Talacharn's a really close-knit community, and it's been a real buzz working here for the last 18 months, getting to know people, being welcomed into their community. And one of the things the custodian said early on is that tourists come to Larne and park in the car park. The castle's a nice backdrop and they wander down to Dylan Thomas's boathouse, but they don't come in the castle. So as we were looking for the theme for the project, we wanted to draw people into the castle, but we also wanted to draw the castle into the town. So we built these trails within the castle, but also within the town, and we told people stories in the castle and connected the two. Some of the stories told about knowing Dylan Thomas and playing in the boathouse with Dylan Thomas's children. Some of the stories told about the speed trials on Pendine Beach, a lot of local history. Some of the stories told about early memories of coming into the castle, the big ox roasts, traditions that have been part of Larne for a long time.
Today has been a culmination of 2 years preparation for a fantastic event here at Larne Castle. We've had a number of artists working with students over the last 2 years, developing skills and talents in these young people that's going to create a legacy for the future. But the confidence the performance today has offered these students has been unique and memorable to one and all.
So as well as the performance, we made a month-long installation. It was a bit like archaeology, where the more you dug down, the more you would find. And different people coming to the castle, different visitors, had different experiences. You could peer into the gatehouse and see ghosts from the Civil War, so we picked up on the history of the castle there. And then you would walk into other spaces and you would trigger stories of local people, and then you would go into the space under the tower, and there was a bank of TV screens, and I'd worked with local secondary school children and taught them how to create video. Then there were layers that were connected to the performance event. So we'd built a big eagle and an owl, which related to the Blood Iris story. Because a lot of the installation was hidden, we wanted a more visual part to the project, and that's when we worked with Llwybrau from Ireland, and they created the visual side to the project. So they made the magnificent flowers on the outside of the castle, the medieval plaques for the herb trail, and this magnificent head of Blood Iris.
What Cauldrons and Furnaces did was to bring the castle alive, to root it in the community, to involve people in the heritage once more. And when I came here on the final Saturday to see the event, the whole place was buzzing, it was alive. And I think what was really good about it is that the organisers did their research. They explored stories about the area and about Larne itself. They looked back on old traditions, and then they got the current generation involved in that. So the castle was more than a venue. It was actually something that was part of the community that people could actually relate to.
As a custodian, it's lovely seeing the castle full of people and full of laughter. It's how it should be. It should be full of voices and people and stories.